Alright, so I'm creating a recording today to show you how you can create nested conditional or nested trigger splits. So basically you have a split within a split within a split. There's only actually two ways that you can accomplish this, and I see that a lot of people struggle with this, which causes email flows with all different strings where the content of the email sometimes are the same, or for 95% the same, where maybe a show height function within an email might be better to really personalize it for that specific split that you created. So for example, if there's one sentence that you want to change, or if there's one product that you want to showcase that's different for people that bought a certain product, then we can create a show height block in that email that only shows that block when they actually are in that specific string. In this specific use case, we created conditional splits because we sent out a campaign and we had to wait, and we didn't want to blast the email flow in one go to the whole list. So we wanted to split out the traffic in 3 even groups and then have different waiting periods so that we are balancing the sending of the emails. Now, the same email content, the only way is, we want to make sure that we are splitting up. So we're splitting it up at 30% here, and then the rest, which is 66% or 67%, is getting split up evenly left and right here as well. And then we have different wait times here. So the only exception where you might not want to do the nested splits is when you have reporting reasons that you really want to know, okay, if people go left into this flow, we want to know how this works better compared to right, then I would say just split it up and have it that way. The other reason might be if the emails are completely different and it just takes too much time to split it up. But the main reason why we want to do this is just because of keeping track of changes. If you need to make changes in 5 different splits, if you have to make the same changes everywhere, it's going to take a long time. Even if you're using the save block functions and stuff like that, it will take more time to make sure that everything is right and working correctly. Anyway, so let's dive in. How do you create a split? There are 2 ways. First one is, okay, we have a conditional split where we're just going to recreate the one that I already had. So basically 33%. Right, so left is going left, right is going right. Now in this case, what I normally would do is make sure that you rejoin this first. And in this case, we can now start adding additional things in here, which is a conditional split or trigger split, whatever you want to use. This is all possible now in this specific split, but it can also be that, just remove this one for a quick second, delete yes and no pads, should be back to square one, and we're going to unjoin this. It's going to be the yes pad. But you can also do it the other way, that you add this here, and we basically random sample is 50-50, yes. Now, the main important thing is, if you want to say, okay, if you already created that email underneath here and a time delay underneath, if you try to rejoin it here, it won't work. So what you need to do is first close the loop, make sure that these 2 join first, and then now it's possible to rejoin this back again. Anyway, just sharing is some knowledge. When I started out with Klaviyo, I didn't know about these things. Now I do know, and I want to share this so you guys also can use it. If you have any follow-up questions, feel free to connect with me. If you think this is useful, give me a thumbs up. If you have anything to add to this, feel free to add it in the comments below.